Hello everybody. Following on from my previous video, what I've decided to do is to break some of our results up into small components and talk about different areas of how transaction capital has performed over the last 6 months and how we will continue to perform going forward into the next half of this financial year. Slide 13 quantifies the operational impact of COVID-19 on our sectors and infrastructure. In the minibus taxi sector, lower commuter mobility and COVID-19 restrictions constrained minibus taxi activity in the short term, resulting in reduced trips and reduced profitability per trip. During the period from 26 March to 30 April, on average only 68% of vehicles operated for 58% of operating hours, carrying only about 70% of passenger loads. 44% of kilometers were travelled, during 47% of drive time, travelling about 47% of their average distance, and spending about 25% of their normal spend on fuel. At TCRS, as regulations required to close our call centres, TCRS flexed its operations from 1,700 call centre agents working on site at the end of March to about 650 call centre agents working on a work-from-home basis in the middle of April to now more than 1,000 call centre agents working from home. Work from home was implemented quickly and with no compromise to data security or technology capability. I personally am extremely proud of TCRS's flexible operating infrastructure that adapted so well to the continuously changing COVID-19 restrictions. Slide 14 provides some detail of the progressive COVID-19 initiatives implemented by both divisions. SA Taxi supported the minibus taxi industry, drivers and commuters by donating more than R3 million towards health and safety. SA Taxi also helped their clients to minimise the economic impact of COVID-19 by providing loan relief during the month of April 2020 and insurance payment relief also for April 2020, whilst retaining insurance cover. TCRS continued to support their employees by continued employment to more than 1,000 call centre agents on a work-from-home basis and successfully implemented work from home to continue supporting our clients during this very difficult time. I've already discussed our flexible and agile operating infrastructure and will cover our flexible liquidity position later in the presentation. I now want to focus on the fact that our business model remains highly relevant in a post-COVID environment, positioning TC very well. COVID-19 has proven that the minibus taxi industry is absolutely indispensable. This will support its quick recovery to normal operations, as demand for minibus taxi services will be the first to benefit as our economy reopens. SA Taxi is very well positioned for this. At TCRS, the effective functioning of credit is critical to economic recovery, and TCRS's clients will have larger levels of NPL portfolios to manage than ever before. As the prominent participant in this sector, TCRS too is very well positioned. The next point I want to make is that our assets and cash flow are flexible and resilient. At SA Taxi, our loan repayment relief program has impacted collections in the short term. Regardless, the absolute value of cash collected is preserved and rather collected over an extended time period. This is achieved as the income-producing ability of a minibus taxi is longer than 9 years, which by far exceeds the 6-year term of SA Taxi's loans. At TCRS, the increased pressure on consumers will extend the time to collect. Again, the absolute value of cash collected is preserved and again collected over an extended period. This is supported by the long-term cash flow producing ability of NPL portfolios being longer than 10 years. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay productive.